Hey guys, so I'm back with another Orange Gear Endless run. Did a few floors already and decided that I'd just record a few Orange Endless runs. Just recently woke up, so I'm not gonna be the loudest unless things get drastic. But yeah, if you saw my Heretic, how I got to floor 452 video, you would know my setting up process. I do the exact same process when doing Orange Endless. The only thing that changes is my gear. So yeah, and as I mentioned in that video, for certain enemies, you want to be very specific with how you handle them. That's the real secret, handling the enemies appropriately, knowing when you can stop to get a refill on mana, stuff like that. So this one is away from my origin town, and I don't have any what I call it now, party member buff, unless the member has to be in the party. But I think someone told me that they have to be close to you for you to get it. So I'm not really sure how that one works, to be honest. So you can leave a comment down below if you know how that works. So because I have a fire resistant gear piece and I get fire resistance that counters the earth alignment's weakness, I try to stop and regain mana on mage floors. So mobs that do predominantly magic damage, because I won't be weak to anything and I might be immune or I might be resistant to it. So as I get further in, you'll realize that I'm using very specific skills instead of trying to use Drain all the time. I'll be using Drain on the easier floors and then trying to one-shot stuff on the harder floors. So I used to use Super Elixir, but I think I like just Greater Elixir more because it gives me a little bit more of the damage that my passive gives. And I try to go as fast as possible. I try to deal damage as soon as I see the mob, because I have shrines running. That's another thing, guys. If you're gonna be doing endless, you 100% must be running shrines. It's literally double the XP and the orns. Like, you're doing twice the work if you're not using shrines. For me, I mainly do endless stuff on bonus days too, because I feel like I'm wasting my time doing it on normal days. But normal days are fine too, to be honest. This one is a weak wave. Only floor 100, non-berserk, so decent. Yeah, but I'm not gonna say don't run it without shrines, but if you can get shrines, that's saving you a lot of time. And I'm not going to tell you guys what specifically or write down what specifically to look out for and to use what elements for, because that's something you need to learn. My videos are to show you the way, not hold your hand through the entire process. So just watch carefully, and honestly, you can just Google it. You can just go on the Orna website whenever you're on a berserk wave that you think might be difficult, and you'll know, because that's pretty much what I used to do. I've just done a few now, so I have an idea of what's immune to what or what is weak to what, but I'm still not 100% positive of everything. So maybe in this run you'll see me make a mistake or two. But it's all about minimizing your mistakes to get further, because there's usually a way to deal with stuff. And if you're running shrines, you're not going to want to be stopping, so you need to already know. But you can just practice in normal endless without shrines, because normal endless I don't use shrines for, but Ornn endless you must be using all the multipliers you have available. So even the thing, what's it called, hollowed candle, I think that gives an XP bonus. Wow. So luckily this is an earlier wave, but this is one of those rough waves that they blight you, and you know that blight is pretty much auto lock. Like, you aren't going to be moving when you're blighted more often than not. Well, for me anyway. Maybe you guys have better luck. But when I'm blighted, as you just saw, I am blighted, I am fucking frighted, I am fucking waiting to be knighted. I just cannot move. So look out for blights. I always try to use a cure all on easier waves if I'm blighted. It's just not fun. But yeah, I'll try to just do one run, because I haven't done an Ornn endless run since I've gotten this good at it. Because my first ever run was a disaster. And then my second run, I think that was a decent video, but I don't remember. So I think I can clarify some stuff with this video. If you saw that video or either of those videos, you would have seen my gear. It has not changed since, I think. Alright, so this is a noob wave because he isn't strong enough yet to kill me, so I can pretty much mana there. But when he does get strong, he does hit and he petrifies. But because of the petrify, I sometimes use that wave as a buffer wave or a little chill wave, because stone cures are godsend. Like, they're so good. So I'll just chug stone cures in here. I don't even care about being petrified, because the waves that do petrify you are usually some shit waves. So you can pretty much cure the petrify on the same wave. This guy is kind of tough. I think he has a bit of attack when he is berserk. This freak gives confused, so you're just not going to want to stop on that wave. This freak can reduce your stats. Not going to want to stop on that wave. This freak you can stop on, because she is going to be doing a lot of stuff that you're immune to with your earth alignment. This freak, you got to try to one-shot him. And you just keep going. What has changed from my original builds is I now slot in an Ashen Ruby with all my blackened eyes for that fringe heal, because sometimes you need that random heal that it isn't healing you the 40 or 50 or 30,000, but it's healing you like 4,000, which surprisingly it gets a job done, because you're taking a lot of damage each turn from the berserks. This is another noob you can buff on, especially if it's not berserk. I don't really recommend buffing on any berserk enemy, honestly. Like, if it's berserk, just clear that wave and try to find something else. Scorched Earth will work for this guy. This young lady can also confuse, so you have to kill the ones that can confuse. Confuse is the worst. It's worse than blight. It's fucking worse than blight. There, I said it. Confuse will have you looking goofy in this place. It will have you looking real confused. So for a normal endless run, you do stuff like Divine Bastion. Confused in an what I call this now, an Ornn endless run, and you procking Divine Bastion is pretty much you saying, alright then, I'm ready to give up this run and start another. So it's stuff like that. Then I used to have Snotra in too for some strange reason. I hate this freak. Pray for me now, guys, because he's about to kill me. Yeah. And this is another thing I was telling somebody the other day. Oh, God, Jesus. All right, GG. Yeah. So I was telling somebody the other day that as a mage, you can't use Snotra in Ornn Endless. Yeah. All right, then. Cool. Thanks for proving my point. You motherfucker. Fucking batty bomber clad. Bomber what? I'm not even going to get mad. But I was telling somebody you can't use Snotra in Ornn Endless, and they were trying to say, "Oh, granted, I'm pretty sure this person doesn't do Endless much at all, or he wouldn't be saying something that goofy with such confidence." But yes, as you can see, no Snotra. I had DC up there, and I still somehow managed to die. But Immortal Lords, as I said, they have 9,999 dexterity and Steadfast 3. So there's just no getting around those things. The minute they decide to start dodging, you are literally going to die. So it's just one of those things. But you just move on, you just hop over to the other dungeon and you just keep moving. You just keep going forward. Never look back. I don't even remember what wave I just died on, especially because it was a really low wave. Like, here I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna be doing this on endless. I'm just gonna do one endless and I'm gonna get to like floor 300 and everybody's gonna be like, oh, that's so cool. But no, I died at floor like 1 fucking 40 or something goofy. Sigh. I almost want to delete this video now. But I guess transparency is also good to see that even I don't make it to floor 300 every time. But that was very fucking goofy. I had DC up, I'm positive, because I looked. But I just knew because he's strong. And then I would have tried to stun, but I'm not gonna lie. It tilts me when I try to stun an Immortal Lord and he does not get stunned. So I just don't try anymore. I'll try to stun Heretics. I'll try to stun Realm Shifters. I'll try to stun most other things. But I'm not going to try to stun an Immortal Lord. Because I'm going to be taking the damage from the freaking... Maybe I'll try to stun it in a normal Endless. But in Ornn Endless, it's just too risky. It's really all or nothing. Quake Storm. And I think I was doing pretty well in that one, all things considered. But alas, it did not work out and we move on. These damn dogs. Hopefully that's not loud. Because they're a bit away, actually, from where I am. Like 300 meters or so. I don't know how I'm hearing them. Yeah, that's good enough. Actually. I was very sad though, like, I almost got upset. Batty boy, Immortal Lord. And the tilting thing is, if I had hit him and he had done the second chance or last chance or whatever it's called, I'm not gonna call it second chance because they get a few chances. But if I were to hit and that had triggered, that would have tilted me even more. So I'm just glad I missed. Because I know I would have just fucking. He would have brushed off the stun darts and dodged anything. So it's just one of those things. Immortal Lords end most of my runs in here as Ornn Endless. So I'm not even surprised. Like literally, I'm pretty sure I said it when I saw him. I'm just like, all right, then I guess this run is done. And it was. And it was. This little guy, Immortal, it can't be stunned, but it's a lot easier to hit. I love Fallen Beos and I love Gilgas because sometimes I have to check up on my buff because sometimes I forget if I buffed up, and by buff I mean use consumables, buff my Ornn rate. Because I just realized that I'm actually only at floor 70 because the Ornns just looked very small. And that's why I said like I have to use shrines because my chest in my country they'd say my chest is high. Like I am going to want all the Ornn available. I want to hit every single multiplier and then some. I want everything. Like that's one thing that I realized that I carry over from my real life self. I'm very, I wouldn't say greedy, I would just say ambitious. And I try to take that to any arena or any type of space that I go to. So I'm very competitive and very, I don't want to say greedy, as I said. I don't think it's really greed because everybody's trying to get stronger. I'm just a little bit more serious about it than most people, which I think is okay. And I think it's okay for persons to not be as serious about it. Your dad just killed me, motherfucker. Your dad just killed. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to get crazy today. I had to catch myself right there because, yeah, I haven't started drinking yet. So there's no need for that type of behavior. But yeah, I had to kill him. I had to exact my revenge because it hurts, you know? Yeah, this guy's a noob. And this guy, I like him because he's always trying to buff. He's always trying to buff. I like the ones that will buff sometimes. Sometimes they're gonna unleash it on you. They're gonna make it rain on you. But you have to give them that chance every once in a while because they're going to allow you to kill them. Yeah, he's a very generous soul, very generous. That's why sometimes when Fallen Gilga kills me, I'm just like, good on you, pal. Good on you. Because he's another very generous one. Like, he'll give you 3-4 turns to kill him. And he drops a lot of Ornns. Oh my god, Ornate wouldn't shield. Oh shit, I didn't get to screenshot it. Oh yeah. No, that's a joke, guys. So, when I'm not drinking, I have more of a straight tone. And I don't know if I would say less funny or less lively, interactive, but less something. So if I die before floor 150 again this run, y'all won't be seeing this video and you might get a much more entertaining video a bit later because it's like 7 a.m. or so for me right now. So I'm just gonna bang out these until about 8:30 or so. I'm gonna set up some more because right now I'm helping my friend Jen to get to 250. She's 248. And I realized that she's been grinding as a motherfucker this week. So I decided to help her out because she is like my most trusted person in my kingdom other than my girlfriend and 2 other persons. Like, and she always wins her wars and stuff. And she's always just helping out in the kingdom. So I decided to help her out here forcefully because she didn't want to get boosted at first. But I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be borrowing your spot because she has a really good dungeon spot too. So I'm just like, I'm gonna be borrowing your spot and I'm gonna be boosting you up to 250 if I can. And yeah, I convinced her to let me do that. And after her, I'm gonna be boosting my boy Lord Cuddly Bear, another kingdom member. That's my kingdom, not the kingdom that I'm in, which is pretty much my kingdom too, because I love that kingdom, the kingdom that I'm in. But my kingdom that I created, these members, I need to be boosting them more because I want them to be strong, and I realize they're really motivated, they're really hardworking. We're probably the only low level kingdom that does 3 to 4 gauntlets a day. Like, I really do try to grind out the numbers with them because I have an alt in the kingdom too. But I don't really use it much because I don't like alt play that much. Not that I don't like it, it's just it makes me fall asleep faster than if I'm just playing normally. So I try not to, but I want to get into it because it's chill, honestly. But it's so chill that it makes me fall asleep. But alt play, I'd encourage it because I'm big on alts from other games. It's just Orna. I don't know. I just don't like using multiple accounts because even when I'm running with my girlfriend, and that's Donela P, I don't like playing her account after she falls asleep. Like, I rather end a run than play 2 accounts. So sometimes I tell her that I'm gonna be running for an hour and we're running and an hour has passed and she's just like, alright then I want to do something else. Or if she looks like she's getting bored, because she's a real trooper, she'll try her best to be there and play with me and stuff. But I'm annoying with it too because I want to do multiple runs a day if I'm actually doing runs. So it gets strenuous. So I just try to put time limits on my runs now. So usually you do 3 dungeons in a spot at most, and that is 12 runs between 4 persons. That should not be taking people more than an hour. An hour, 10 minutes at most. So that's why I set an hour now for my runs. But slower clickers will definitely stall you out even if you have a good carry in the run. So that's the thing. I just have to leave after an hour because I can only dedicate so much time to this game. And I dedicate a lot of time just doing solo stuff. So when I'm doing party stuff, I don't want to be wasting people's time. And I don't want people wasting my time. But I hear they're working on some type of update for party stuff. So I'm excited to hear about that. I like it as it is because it's fast and one person can do everything and just not give other persons a turn to waste time. So that's what I like about it. But if there's something very rewarding that takes a bit more time, then I'd be down to do that as the new party play meta. Because right now I'm trying to run every day with my kingdom mates, but sometimes I kind of just get distracted or bored. Oh, I was just about to say, why is she still alive when she's clearly blighted? So, one thing I don't think I spoke about, I'm honestly not sure if it actually works because I hardly see it, but I do have elements on my staffs and they also have the self blight of dragon weapons. I'm not sure what elements I have, but knowing me, it's most likely ice and lightning for the potential stuns. But as I said, I'm actually not sure how often they proc. Oh shit, that shit just got frozen. Ho 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 ho. 99 IQ times 2. 99 IQ is low, right? Yeah. I think they say on 200 IQ is high. So 99 IQ times 2 is like 198, yeah. Oh my god. And that was like 6 IQ. Because why the fuck did I try to drain that thing? Alright, good. And as I said, if it's an easy wave, alright, this guy's gonna confuse me. So I'm not going to even imagine blight and confuse on at the same time. I'd just log out. I'd just be like, alright guys, it was a good attempt. This guy is pretty much immune to every damn thing except these things, the scales. So you just have to, oh, oof, I'm at the stage now where I can't one-shot this thing. Interesting, okay. But luckily, that's one of the troopers of the runs. That thing really likes to buff. Like, he really likes to buff. He really, really, really likes to buff. And I have to appreciate it, honestly. Like, improve yourself, brother. Like, that's what we're here for. Self-improvement. All these others are here trying to attack on their first turns. Like, you're not gonna kill me on your first turn. Buff up. Buff up. Take some time to buff. Like, yeah, because I can miss. I can not kill you. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen. Just buff up. Take the extra turn, please. So, scorched. And now, I'm gonna have to actually put in some effort soon. And my voice is getting warmed up. So, in Orna, power works like this. There are the damage multipliers on the skills, and then there is the damage multiplier of, alright, I'm just gonna ultimate this freak, of the force that is in your voice. The power of role playing is what I call it. You get an additional 10% damage when you role play. So if I had announced Lost Seal just now, I would have killed it. But I just clicked it because I'm explaining. But if I were to say, and you can check the damage. If I were to say something like, Lost Seal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Delete. But you notice he still died. You notice he still died. So that's the thing. Like, you don't go wrong by buffing from real life too, because he still died, guys, and that's the lesson that I was trying to teach there. So yeah, okay, this guy might be tough, but he shouldn't be able to kill me if I miss. Okay, good. This one, kinda, I think he has really high damage. I don't remember. I know the acolyte does, but I'm not sure if he does too. I don't remember. Yeah, my favorites. This is one of them you have to one-shot kill too. Like, all of these you just need to kill them. Unless, of course, you can't one-shot them. Like, if you can't one-shot a Realm Shifter, either you try to Ultima if you can, or you definitely have to stun it. Like, stunning is a must if you're not about to. I'm not even gonna say Ultima, honestly. Like, I think I'm kinda off the rails for trying to ultimate when I can stun it. Like, especially the Berserks. But YOLO, like, we're going hard, motherfucker. We going hard. So it's just one of them things. Like, we stepped into this arena to kill shit, and we're killing shit. Like, I don't got time to stun. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. I'm ending this fucking video right here now. Because I'm not about to get yeeted by this thing again. No. Alright, guys. I'm gonna try stun dart, guys, but this is not advised. But with the 10% proc chance that my voice will add, I'm hoping it will work. But I have nothing to lose because if I attack, I'm gonna miss, and if I stun dart, I'm gonna miss. So let's just try to stun dart. Stun dart. Okay, GG. I wish you guys could see my face right now. I wish you guys could see my face right now. I just shed a tear. No, I knew I shouldn't have stun darted, guys. Like, why was I trying to stun? Why was I trying to stun dart? God! Bumbo clock, man. Bumbo Ross blood. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna fucking rage. Goodbye.